going on, everybody? Get the Raging Rob here. About to head to work. Got some work to do today. Found some work today. Going down to Oakland County. Pontiac area. I'm going to do some work today. Yeah. Anyway, first off, I want to say happy birthday to my niece. She's 17 years old today. 17 today. My niece, not going to say her name. Anyway, Ladna Rosinski, Polish-American princess, Ladna Roninsky, whatever. Can never pronounce her name. Lauren. She calls me a white supremacist. You know, you just can't bluntly call somebody a racist or a white supremacist without knowing the definition of what exactly it is. And I think the definition of white supremacist, nationalism, racism, I think it's very clear. It's not complex. It's not rocket scientists. It's very fucking clear. So I'm going to break it down to all you idiots out there that think white nationalism or nationalism is bad. Or I'm going to break it down to all you idiots out there that don't know what white supremacy is or what racism is. For the 1,000th time, I'm going to break it down. Nationalism is supporting your country before you support the rest of the world. Now, I support everybody. I support equality. I support one man, one woman, and I support traditional marriage only. But whatever the fuck you do behind closed doors, whether you're gay, whether you're transgender, whether you like threesomes, whatever, that becomes a private property issue. Private property issue. Protected by the Fourth Amendment. Protected by the First Amendment. What you do behind closed doors is none of my damn concern. If I see two gays in public holding hands, I'm not going to bother them. If I see a transgender whatever in public, as long as they're not harming any kids or any animals, not going to bother them. Two girls holding hands in public, not going to bother them. So let's get to nationalism. Nationalism is putting your country first before you help the rest of the world. It says in the Bible to help yourself before you can help others. Because you can't help yourself, how are you going to help others? You can't. Got to take care of yourself, so therefore you could be in a position to help other people. Jesus spoke of that. So yes, I support nationalism, which puts my country first before I put the rest of the world. Very clear. So yes, I am a nationalist. It is not racist to be a nationalist, to put your country first. I'm white, so that makes me a white nationalist, right? Blah. Right? Speak on it. I'm not a racist. What's the definition of racism? Very fucking clear. Discriminate against somebody based on their skin color. Trust me, I'm far from a racist. And for all you idiots out there, well, you're wearing a Republican NRA hat. The NRA was started in 1871. Black slaves were the first members of the NRA. They were armed by the Republicans to fight against the Democrats and fight against the slave owners in the Confederate South. That's how the NRA started, by taking out the Democrats, the slave owners. You do realize that less than 10% of the people that lived in the Confederate South during those days were slave owners. Less than 10%. So that's a little history of how the NRA started. It started in support of black lives. Let's get that straight. Now let's break it down for Ladna Rosinski. White supremacy. Definition's very clear. Can't get more clear than that. Can't get more simpler. Those that believe that the white race is superior to other races. Mail carriers coming through. I got mail? Okay. White supremacy. Those that believe that white people are superior to other races. Those that believe the white race is superior to other races. That's a clear definition of a white supremacist. That's a clear definition of white supremacy. From now on, I'm keeping an eye out on everything. Every time I go to a protest or rally. I'm not going to go in details, but I'm not going to say any names, but a couple of days ago, I was at a rally in Lansing. I didn't take any video because I was only there a few minutes. It was a small rally. We're going against, basically, it was called, well, I don't even know what the name of the hell the rally was, but it was from noon to 5 p.m. I didn't show up till like 3:30, almost 4 o'clock. Stayed till about 5:30. Small rally. There wasn't a lot of people there. It was pretty much, we're rallying against the governor for her idiot orders. A guy I know, I'm not going to say his name, he was at the rally earlier and somebody tried to stab him. Well, I mean, they, from my understanding, they pulled out a knife, but the blade never came out of the knife, the holder or whatever. It might have been a switchblade. I don't know. I wasn't there. I didn't see it happen. But that's word going around. So it was a guy I know. I'm not going to say his name. I don't know the full details. But people were saying that somebody pulled out a knife, but for some reason the blade never came out. People didn't see the blade. And he